Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor, and today we're going to be doing another coaching video. We're going to be looking at a Bronze 2 Taric game. So special thanks to Manungo for the very generous donation. I really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, you can access timestamps in the description, so you can jump straight to the game start or the post game if you want. And you can access this Google Doc as well. If you just look in the description, there will be a link. So we're going to start off with just a really quick op.gg review. Then we're going to talk about some pregame considerations, and then at the very end, I'll take notes as we watch the game, and I'll put them all up here in the postgame roundup, just so we can kind of get all of the core points together to help us remember the best ways to improve at the game. Then after all that, I'll talk very briefly about kind of the membership system, if you're interested in that. It's a really cool system we'll talk about. It's just a wonderful way to contribute to the channel, to come out to play games on Tuesdays, have some fun with other members, join a cool, exclusive Discord if you want. That's free of trolls, free of just all the bad internet chat room things for the most part. It's just a lot of great people hanging out. Then you can actually get discounts on coaching sessions if you want that too. So we'll talk about that more at the end. If you want to watch more coaching videos, I've got the playlist here. If you want to watch an in-depth Taric guide, I've got that here. And if you want to watch other in-depth champion guides, and I have them here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so number one, I'm going to say you need to get more wards, a lot more wards. So every 5 minutes into a game, you need to have at least one control ward, and then you need to aim for one normal ward per minute of the game. And these are just very general guidelines. Usually you want to ward even more than that, but that's kind of like the bare minimum that you want to do. If we look at the game here, looks like you didn't get any control wards in this game, and you're pretty sparse in a lot of your games on the control wards. So like here you have one. It looks like there were none here, none, one. So there's just like a couple. Check out my vision domination video. I don't know if I have it. Let me just grab that for you here real quickly. It'll talk about like why to ward, where to ward, why warding is so important, and how you can just win a ton of games even just by having better vision itself. So it's supremely important to have really good vision. Oh, that's not it. Hold on. I'm almost positive that I have a video that's literally called Vision Domination. Here, I'll grab it. It's got to be in here. Let's see. I just thought of that as I mentioned the warding to you here. I was like, oh, I have a whole video about this. Yeah. Oh, it's called Vision Control. Okay, so there. Anyways, here it is. So I'll just link this into the description here for you to check out at your leisure. Once again, you don't have to watch the whole thing, obviously. All my guides are pretty long. But you can just look in the description and just kind of find some of the sections. Why is it important? Now, I have changed my mind on this. You should rush a 4-ward gold item these days. So that's changed. That's become a little outdated. I made this back in April before they made the quest changes to it. But I think that understanding game state, adjusting wards, importance of denying vision, and why is vision important, at least watch this for the first 12 minutes or so. It's really helpful. Okay, so yeah, just check out at least like the first 12 minutes or so, and I think that'll be super helpful. It basically just lets your team have more information. It lets you shot call better. It denies vision from the enemy so that they can't shot call as well, so that you can rotate better and catch people out. It just can completely change the way that a game plays out with how much vision you have. How many normal wards do you place? 18 normal wards. Yeah, so you need to step that up too. So you need to have, like, in this game, for example, you would want 7 or 8 control wards, and then you would want double the normal wards. And I know control wards can be pesky. It's like, oh, it's 75 gold or whatever. But just think about it this way. Your 75 gold investment, if you, let's say that you get a kill off of that because you've denied vision in the river to mid lane, that allows you and Quinn to run up the lane, or to run up the river, rather, and get a pick on Fizz. You kill Fizz, you rotate, you get the dragon. So that 75 gold just got you a kill for your team and helps you get a dragon. Maybe it, because you have that vision, it saves them from getting a kill and a dragon. So 75 seems like a lot of gold, and that's really annoying, but with the potential payoff that you have, which is saving people from dying and creating picks so that you actively get kills and more objectives, it's definitely worth the price. It's one of the best bargains in the game. Okay, you'll see a lot of really top-end players. I mean, I often have quite a few wards. I'm not even, like, obviously top of the top. But, like, a lot of challenger level players. Let me just pull this up real quickly and just show you just kind of the warding. So here, you know, I've got 7, 11, 8, 7, 7, 10, 7, 4, 8, 8, 6, 11, 6. So I've got pretty good vision coverage. And then if we look at top of the top here. I know Clown is a support. Okay, so that was an ARAM. But he's sitting on 6, 4... For real? I don't believe that. 5. Okay, I thought it was 0. 6, 4, 5. So he's getting around 5 whenever he's support. 5, 6, 4, 4. That's actually pretty light. Oh, wow, Panzer Dragon's in the top 10. That's pretty good for him. I'm trying to remember who the other supports are. Is it Limp? No, I can't remember. But anyways, top-end supports will always get at least that average that I talked about, is 1 every 5 minutes or so minimum. So it's really, really important. Okay, so Wardmore. Recommended runes for Taric are 9 armor, 9 HP, 9 AP, and 3 armor. He scales very well with armor, so you want to get a lot of that. It's not only good for just your own survivability, but obviously it scales with your W to give a bigger shield to your allies. That's really important. HP is pretty standard on virtually every support, just flat HP. And then the blues are kind of optional. You can go either CDR or AP or magic resist. CDR doesn't scale as well on Taric because, I mean, it's still a nice stat, but he gets reduced effectiveness of CDR on all of his abilities because he gets the natural CDR off of his passive and auto-attacking people. So it doesn't scale as well on him as it does on other tanks. And you are against a Blitzcrank who... I mean, I could see if you wanted to take magic resist against him, that'd be fine. I mean, his fist does do a decent amount of magic damage, and then once he gets his ult, that's a lot of magic damage too. So there's an argument for that, and then they also have Fizz. So, you know, you could go magic resist or maybe even scaling magic resist if you wanted to. I do think that AP is still pretty good on him too. He has, from what I remember, I think Taric has pretty good ratios on his heal in terms of the AP. So AP is alright on him. But yeah, I might, on second thought, I might just go magic resist on him, just because that'll be good against Blitz and pretty good against Fizz later. I'm just going to switch it over and just go with magic resist. What did you end up getting on there? Let me see. Yeah, 7 magic resist, a little more mana. That's fine, I suppose. I would go with more flat armor over the move speed. Move speed's cool. That's what I used to recommend in some of my older videos, but I think just having that raw combat stats are going to be more important, especially against Blitz. As far as masteries, you want to get Explorer, that 15 movement speed in the river specifically. And Brush is pretty good, but the river's just huge because that lets you rotate up and down the river a lot faster. Lets you ward faster, rotate faster. That's just absolutely crucial. They don't have a very heavy harass lane because Blitzcrank is melee, so you're not going to be taking that many auto attacks from champions probably. So that's... Tough skin is really not that great, I think, for most supports. Yeah, that's fine. You could get hooked and get roped into some all-ins early, so having more health is good against Blitz. So that's all good. As far as leveling stuff up, yeah, I like that. Level your E last, W second, and Q first. Okay, that all looks good. Itemization, I'd probably go Oasis, Ardent, Vow, Locket. I really don't like Zeke's on Taric because you don't have a great way to hold people in place. So they can just run away when you're disengaging. You also have a really long cooldown ultimate. And you don't have a great auto attacker to put that on. You can put it on Quinn, but she's not really that strong late game in terms of auto attacking. Like, if you're going to get Zeke's, it needs to be for someone like Twitch or like a really fed Tristana or something like that. It just... Quinn's not going to have enough power. I'd rather see you get Knight's Vow to keep someone like Warwick alive longer or Vlad alive a little bit longer. It just has a bit more versatility. It also allows you to personally be a lot tankier because it has HP on it rather than Zeke's. The Zeke's is okay. I just feel like there are probably better options, and this is just going to leave you pretty squishy early on. You know, especially rushing Ardent. Quinn's not even that great with Ardent. She's okay, but I would get a tank item in there somewhere before you get Redemption. I mean, I might even consider going something like Face of the Mountain, Ruby Sightstone, Locket, Knight's Vow, or something, just to go like even tankier. But yeah, I would definitely get a tank item somewhere in your first 2 items, and then I probably wouldn't get Zeke's, and I get some other utility item. We'll see how the game unfolds. Okay, mentioned Explorer. Your team's not that great at team fighting. I'm not sure what your pick order was when you picked him, but usually Taric wants a team with a lot of crowd control. It just wants to keep people together and team fight. So like Vlad does that. He doesn't have crowd control, but Vlad also wants to team fight. But Quinn really wants to pick people off. She can't win a firefight against Xayah. She wants to roam around the map and just catch people out in the jungle. And so just getting a support with more mobility that could help her make picks may have been a better call here. So, you know, someone like a, I don't know, like a Fiddlesticks or even like a Lulu. Obviously, Blitz would be great at that, but they have Blitz. Like Thresh, Nautilus, something like that might have been a little bit better. But I know you really like Taric, and that's fine. I mean, you can make Taric work. I'm just saying, like, theoretically, from a compositional standpoint, if all else being equal, you know, this probably would not be a great comp for Taric. And I would consider dodging this comp. I have a whole video about dodging if you want to click on that and just go down to the section where I talk about dodging. It's about picking and dodging and compositions. Quinn ADC is extremely weak for the most part. I mean, maybe she'll surprise me here, but Quinn ADC is historically very weak because she doesn't have a lot of modifiers. I mean, let's look at it real quick. So she's basically, her kit is sort of based around getting like Valor to mark people and then hit them for this burst damage on the mark. And she has a non-combat ult, which means that she wants to roam around and use this outside of combat. So she can just roam around and constantly try to pick people off. So in a fight, this is worthless. So it's like she basically only has 3 abilities in a fight. Really low scaling. I mean, this is only 20% of your bonus AD. That's very, very weak scaling. She does get some extra attack speed off of heightened senses. Attacking a vulnerable target. So she does get 80% bonus movement speed and attack speed. But it only lasts for 2 seconds. So it's pretty good. But it's conditional. You have to hit someone who's vulnerable. And it only lasts for a couple of seconds. So that's like just a couple of slightly faster auto attacks. And then Blinding Assault, you know, relatively low, like low base damage, low scaling. It's okay, but it's on a long cooldown, like 9 seconds. So basically she's like a burst mage that's AD. She's like a really fast mobile Pantheon, sort of. It's hard to really pin her down, but either way, she's not a very high sustained damage fighter. And she has really low range, like 525 range for a bot laner. So I would highly suspect she's just going to get mowed down once Xayah gets like 2 or 3 items. Once she completes her like Essence Reaver, Static Shiv, it's going to be really hard to beat her. So that's really sketchy. And then like Vladimir's okay top lane, but he's got a poor matchup into Yasuo most likely. Warwick's a good champion. Warwick's late game. He'll do a little bit better than Shaco, but he can't really keep up with Shaco's ganks early. Fizz is kind of a coin flip against Ahri. I think Fizz is going to outscale her unless Ahri gets really far ahead. And then bot lane is probably going to get slaughtered. I mean, maybe, maybe not, but this is such a rough matchup, like Quinn into Xayah. So I think you have like at least 2 losing lanes, most likely, with Vlad versus Yasuo. And your lane's probably going to fall behind or lose based on the matchups. You don't really have anything that's going to like take over the game if it gets like, you don't have like that champion that's going to do massive damage and just like make up if you fall behind early. They have 3 of those at least. They have Xayah, who scales super well. They have Fizz, who scales really well, and then they have Yasuo, who scales really well. So all 3 of their lanes, if just one of them wins, they can be a huge problem later. Whereas if your lanes win, it's like, it's okay, but they'll be able to catch up later on. So they outscale you in every lane except for jungle. It's just really sketchy. If it was a 3-point dodge, I would definitely use a 3-pointer on this. Maybe a 10-pointer. We'll see. But it's pretty rough. Like, if this was, like, Twitch or something, or like Tristana, or, you know, something like that, then this might be a little better, but you have very little crowd control on your team, very little scaling. I don't know. I would consider dodging it. Mostly because of that Quinn pick, but also because there's no one to carry the Quinn on your team. I mean, like, Warwick's probably as close as it's going to come. If he gets really fed, you might be able to win with Warwick, but it's going to be tough. So I'm not trying to be negative or anything. I'm just trying to be real with you, because that's an option that I think a lot of people don't realize they have, is you can dodge. If something looks rough, you can dodge. So just anyways, watch my dodge video if you want to know more about how that works and sort of what my thought process and recommendations are for dodging. Okay, pregame. Just said it's going to be really tough to win. I think the way that you do win is you have to be able to pick them off. That's hard because they have a Fizz who's going to be hard to catch in the middle. Shaco's going to be really hard to catch in the jungle. Yasuo can be caught, but he's way on the other side of the map. Fizz is really fast. Or not Fizz. Blitz is really fast, so he can get away. Probably Xayah has her ultimate to help her escape a little bit. It's really hard to dive into a Xayah. So it's tough, but you have to find some way to roam with Quinn and try to get picks. Like, maybe you can bait Fizz in the jungle into trying to go on the Ahri, and then Ahri will just jump away, and you guys can go in and bait him. I don't know. We'll see. When we watch the video, we'll see. But I think you cannot let them scale up. You have to try to end the game early, and you really probably don't want to team fight that much either. But yeah, it's going to be tough. So, I mean, your best bet is to gain control of the river, ward up and down the river, and just rotate. Like, as soon as Quinn's 6, just try to push in the lane if you can, and then rotate. Either catch Shaco in the jungle or try to catch Fizz in the middle. You got to use Quinn's ultimate and really try to make some plays. Fizz is going to be hard to gank, like I just said. You can use your pink wards to try to shut out Vision in the river and maybe make a play on him. Okay, let's go ahead and get on in here. So, talked a little bit more than I usually like to at the beginning, but thought there was plenty of stuff to cover there. Okay. So if I look away, I'm just going to be writing stuff down. Okay, I have my pen ready here. So I'm not like playing on my phone or anything. Like I am actually writing stuff down when I do these. I had someone in a past video like, why do you look away so much when you're talking, you know, or whatever? Why aren't you paying attention to the video? It's because I'm writing stuff down, bro. I wanted to say to that person, but it's because I'm actually taking notes so that we can all remember the best ways to improve at the end. So yeah, so Warwick's kind of who I think might be your salvation here. Yeah, I mean, the best you can do is really just farm this out. Yeah, there you go. Okay, you might... Yeah. Okay. I was about to say, if Blitz comes up too far, you might be able to catch him. Don't go that far. Back up. It's just hard to go into Xayah like that. Okay, so you need to ping his summoners. You need to ping that he used exhaust. Like, if Blitz misses his hook, you might be able to go in like that, but you got to... There's too many minions here. There's too many minions. Yeah, run. Yeah, so... Because you went up there, you had to blow your flash or exhaust. Oh, she's got teleport also? Yeah, you're definitely not winning these fights. No way. She has heal, you don't. Yeah, you really can't ever fight him. Yeah, definitely. If you see Quinn with teleport bot lane, you dodge immediately. Do not ask questions. Just dodge. Because what that means is you're going to lose every fight bot lane. Because they basically effectively are going to have 240 more health. Because they're both going to get healed. And that's just astronomical early on. It's already a tough matchup. But that just makes it virtually impossible to win early on. Teleport is not a viable summoner for bot lane. So yeah, so I mean, the fights look kind of close, but you gotta remember she hasn't even used her heal. Yeah, you gotta run. Yeah, 8. Okay, well, Warwick's going. That's good. That's the one guy, like I said, where if he gets really far ahead, you might be able to deal with him. Like, if Warwick gets really far ahead and Yasuo is behind, then that's kind of like your win condition. So you just need to try to not die down here. So yeah, don't go up and harass. Don't stun him. Don't do anything. You're going to sit there and farm. Okay, you're going to be there just in case they get hooked. What'd you get? Upgraded gold item? Okay. I would have gotten a ward there instead of more pots. If you had the gold for it. So what you need to be doing, you need to get Eye of the Oasis quickly. You need to keep this warded and this warded so Shaco can't do it at level 6. And then you need to donate your pink ward either here or here. Just somewhere in this area. To help Ahri out with vision. If you were missing there or what. Yeah, never fight him. Especially now that they got a kill up on you. Like, the way that you're going to influence this game in the early game is just by getting wards and just controlling vision around just Dragon. This lane is not happening. Just run, she's dead. Alright, well, Warwick comes in to save the day. He gets another one. Yeah, see if you can get a stun here. A couple of attacks. Okay, good. Good stun. Okay. Ping the dragon right now. Ping, 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 ping. Go get dragon. Go get dragon. Does he have smite? He does have smite. Yeah, get dragon. Get dragon. No. He used it on this. He's level 6. You could easily do dragon. If he kills this plant and gets the mana back off of it, you could very easily do dragon. You just got a double kill. Yeah, you gotta tell him to do dragon there. Especially, you need to check his summoners and just see if he has smite, and he had smite. So if he has smite, if he used smite in the fight, then obviously don't do dragon, because Shaco could steal it. But he's a higher level than Shaco, and they probably don't have this warded. No, they don't. See, now he's gonna do it, which... I mean, I guess he wanted blue buff first, but they're both alive here. I mean, I still like the call. I think he could have done it earlier. But I do like it because he's so strong right now. You need to ping this guy back, though. Like, if you're going to go do that, like, I haven't seen any pings yet. You need to tell him what you're doing. Especially in bronze, you can't count on them to ever look at their minimap, right? Like, they're just not going to notice if you're missing. Or if they do, they like, a lot of times, they won't connect the dots. They won't say, oh, Taric's missing, so I should back up, because that's scary. You know, so you have to let them know. You have to ping back. And she goes in on that. What? Yeah, you got to let her know. How big Joshua? He's not that big. Alright. Okay, so what do we got here so far? Okay, so never fight without Warwick. Rotate immediately to drag for after kills. It's like 30 seconds longer than it needed to be to get that. Probably a minute longer than it needed to be to get that dragon. You could have maybe had the dragon done by the time Quinn came back to lane, or pretty close to it. She could have gone over there. You could have pinged her and had her come over here to help you do the dragon. And then she wouldn't have died bot lane if you just communicated that to her. So you could have had it done faster, and you could have saved that. She still has heal. No, actually she doesn't have heal. She used it before. Okay, that was good. I mean, y'all pulled off some kind of miracle. Isn't he just gonna hook her and kill her? Yeah. I mean, yeah, you got the kill, but here's the thing. You know, you're just Taric and he's Fizz, right? So it's way better if he gets kills. Yeah, y'all need to run. Don't turn this around. Just run. Yeah, Fizz just went missing. You don't know where Shaco is. Shaco could come rolling up out of top river. Any number of people could. Yeah, you gotta let that go. Yeah, now Fizz is getting hot. Yeah, Fizz 4-1. That's something you definitely don't want to see. Okay, so rotate immediately after kills for dragon after kills. And a lot of this is because you don't have wards, right? So look at it this way. Hold on. Let me back up a little bit here. So if you bought a pink ward on that first back and you dropped it like here or here, you would see Fizz coming, right? So if you're right here, you would see, like, oh crap, Fizz is right here right now, and instead of chasing him up there, you would just run over here and not die. So that 75 gold for the pink ward would have saved you right here. Yeah, y'all are still getting slaughtered. Xayah just goofed up, so don't get overconfident here just because they managed to somehow miraculously kill Xayah. I mean, she's up 30 CS and still 2 kills on you, so she's really, really far ahead right now. So y'all still, even though you converted a kill there, yeah, y'all need to get something. Ping him. Tell Warwick to go get middle. Tell him to go get Rift. Something. Yeah, just tell him to take all this farm. I don't know. When you guys get a kill, you need to tell him to get things. Like, ping, like, assist on mid towers. Say, get it. You know, just type get it or something. Yeah, y'all need to run. So I'm going to say direct team to do things after kills, because y'all have to do, like, y'all have to make things happen whenever you have the chance, because like I said, they're gonna outscale you. You're in such a terrible position because of this teleport Quinn, and just every other lane's losing. Like, mid lane's losing at this point pretty badly. Yasuo's losing, so like the only person who's online is Warwick. Now run. Well, this Xayah is doing her best to give you guys a chance. She died with her heal, and she, like, ulted forward for that. But still, like, your Quinn's losing experience at the tower. I think you got the kill off of that instead of Quinn. What is this build? It's like bilge water into serrated Dirk. So yeah, I mean, y'all are getting off pretty lucky here in this lane, considering how far ahead she is. Like, it shouldn't even be close if she's positioning correctly in these, but you're starting to get closer, so that's good. But you have to use that. Like, you have to get this Warwick to do something. Right now, he's just kind of wandering around, like, getting a kill and just farming. Not good enough. Not gonna happen. Like, if you had winning lanes, sure. Maybe that's possible, but... yeah. See, he's huge. Like I said earlier, he's the one way that y'all could get in this game. Is if he gets really far ahead and snowballs, but he's not snowballing, he's just getting a kill. Tell him to go get this right now. Shaco's dead. Ping it. Assist, assist, assist. Ping, ping, ping. Get rift. Get rift. Ping, 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 rift. You have to give him suggestions for what to do. No, leave, leave. You're gonna get pulled under tower. See, he could take this tower with Vlad, but he's not. He's just gonna go back into his jungle and farm. Not okay. Like, you need to tell him, like... Here, I'll back up and look at bottom. But that's the biggest thing right now, is you're not directing this Warwick. And I know sometimes it can be difficult. It can be difficult to step up because you feel like you're encroaching or telling people what to do or whatever. But I'll guarantee you most people will be fine with that because they just don't know. Especially in Bronze, they're not sure... like, what they should be doing. They think, okay, well, if I get a kill, that's good, right? Like, success. And they just go back into their jungle and farm. They're not going to be thinking about, a lot of times, unless they've watched my videos, they're not going to be thinking about the game state and compositions and the fact that you guys have to close it out. You cannot let this go to 30 minutes or you're going to lose. So you have to ping it. Like, you got to remember, a lot of people are just sitting there chilling, listening to some music, or maybe having a conversation with a friend, or just like texting their girlfriend. Like, they're zoned out. They're not really focusing on what they should be doing at any given moment. They're just walking around, like, killing stuff, and that's it. So you have to tell him after he gets a kill, get over here and get this Rift Herald. Go at least take his Gromp. Like, take something. Take his Gromp, take his Wolves. Number one on the docket, though, is get this Rift Herald. Okay, so let's see how this goes down. I still don't think you should be fighting down here at all. Like, it looks like they're really close, but I really don't think so. I mean, they have goofed up a couple of these fights, for sure. But Xayah still has her heal. And there it is. So she had heal, and now they're probably going to run you down and kill you. Yeah. I mean, I know it's easy to get overconfident here because you have won a couple of kills, but it's because they've screwed up a lot, frankly. And once she gets enough items, it's not going to matter if she screws up or not. She's going to beat you. So she remembered to use her heal that time, and they double killed you. And you're doing alright as Taric. It's not like, from a micro perspective, you're doing okay. You know, you're not getting hit by a lot of hooks. You know, you're getting your heals in, you're getting your shields in. You're landing most of your stuns. Like, that's all good. It's a macro thing. You have to understand that you can't fight this because you have a Quinn with teleport. You have to wait on Warwick. And that sucks, just sitting there not doing anything, but that's like the best you can do. Oh, that was an excellent ultimate to cancel the stun. Yeah, this Warwick's doing very well fighting. He just... Alright, ping this. I should hear 3 pings on this right now. Ping, ping, ping. Ping, 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 ping. Go get Dragon. If he walks into this jungle, I swear. Ugh! Do objectives! Do not go do your blue! Okay, somebody. Thank you. Okay, thank you. But it's a little late though, you know? Like, you should have pinged him a lot earlier. Okay, he's coming over here. So he's doing it, but he's really late. Like, as soon as somebody dies, you need to ping it, like, immediately. Like, sometimes I even start pinging it before the person's even dead. Like, if we're, you know, running that Blitzcrank down there, just start pinging Dragon. Ping, 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 ping. Like, over and over again. Kill that Dragon. Yeah, go kill him. Get him. Okay, good. Now get his tower. Ping this. Ping, ping. Oh, it's already gone. Okay, get Rift Herald then. Ping, 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 ping. Get Rift. Ping, 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 ping. I know I keep saying that, but that's what it should sound like. Because they're gonna get this tower off of that. You couldn't have gotten down there fast enough, and right now you're just gonna push this up and probably not do anything. Yeah, because they're gonna rotate on you. You need to leave. Ahri can get out of there. She has an ultimate. You can't. No, 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 no. You should have already been long gone. I think Blitz is gonna come in here and contest you. No, okay, he just chilled at the tower. Alright. Now, y'all are just chasing kills at this point. No, 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 no. Yeah, Quinn's bottom. This is a 4v5. Okay, you're fending him off. Oh, no, never mind. Xayah stayed middle. If Xayah would have rotated over there, she would have cleaned y'all up, probably. Yeah, go clean her up, and then go get Rift. So you got a couple of kills, but they got a tower. So what you guys should have done there is just go get the Rift Herald. Tell Warwick to go get Rift Herald with you. Alright, bot tower, bot tower. Ping, 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 ping. Okay, good. So it's a little bit later, than I would do it, but you are starting to do it on some of the objectives. It's starting to become a little too late though. Like, y'all need to get this. Yeah, you do that earlier. Do it faster and do it earlier in the game. Yeah, go ahead and leave. Go ahead and leave. Leave. Ping them back. Ping them back, because they're all going to show up here. It's going to be Goon Squad. Once Xayah shows up, it's trouble. Maybe. I don't know. I think Xayah's going to show up here, though. I mean, she doesn't have the meanest flank on the block, but like if Blitz gets a hook on somebody, once Xayah's here, then everyone's going to try to help him. Probably, and then it's going to be trouble. Yeah, that's bad. Oh, she used her E way too early. It didn't stun anybody. Alright. Fair enough. If she would have just gotten more feathers down and saved her E until the invulnerability wore off and like stunned 4 people here on the tower, that would have been really brutal. Y'all are pulling it off so far, but it's getting really dicey. Warwick's here now, which is nice. There it is. Run, run, run. Ping him back, ping him back. Get out of there. Get out. Get out. Leave him, leave him. He's dead. Leave him. I don't know, Yasuo is going to come up here and... Run, run. Just run. I think you could have run away. See, the fact that you ran back in there baited Warwick to come back in. Yeah, so it started off okay, right? You're like, okay, good, we got tower, but then he just kept going and then ended up giving him 4 kills. Now, Ahri is getting some work done up here, which is good. She going, Whoa, what stat? What? Oh my god, what is wrong with... Seriously? AD Ahri? Do people read stat lines? They understand she doesn't have any AD ratios that I can remember. Okay. I mean, I thought maybe she went Gunblade or something. Warwick's still really, like, relevant right now. He's huge. Y'all are up in kills, but it's starting to get up there, so you missed your chance at Rift Herald. You did get 2 towers top, though, which is good. Sensor. Yeah, especially right now, I would definitely get Knight's Vow and put that on Warwick. and just follow Warwick everywhere. Like, I would get mobility boots right now. Boots of Swiftness are okay, I guess. But I would be following this guy around. Warwick's the only person that matters right now. So you need to follow him around, get picks, and convert. If he's not there, y'all don't fight. I'm gonna say. He is your new ADC. Prep for Dragon. Ping him. Yeah. Dragon's coming up. Okay, go get Drag. You know, so far this game, this is way, way better than I thought it was going to go. Being honest, I think that they've made a lot of mistakes. And y'all have played well. Y'all have played very well. Okay, so get over here, get Dragon. Get out of here. Yeah. Sooner or later, they're going to make you pay, though. Y'all are taking a lot of very unnecessary risks. Get out. Just ping him back. Go get Dragon. It's 4v5. Quinn's over at Dragon. No, don't. No. Don't go under tower. See, when you press your ult like that and start going under tower, it makes people want to dive. Even though you backed up, they may not, back up. So if you get... Yeah, they should know better than to dive under tower like that. But if you start, getting close to the position, they're just going to do it. Because they're not going to know what to do. So you have to be the guiding light. Oh, if they kill you, both of you here, they're going to get Baron. Potentially. Okay, Ahri killed him. No. Y'all are chasing kills too much. Yeah, I just... Okay, I mean, Warwick can probably kill them all right here. Okay, Baron. Ping. They're all 4 dead. Baron! Oh, God. Why are they not Baroning? Fizz is down here after Vlad. Just get Baron. You need to ping this. Baron! Seriously, he's running to literally the other side of the map to chase this kill on Fizz. Like, literally top to bottom, right here to down here for a Fizz kill. That's the #1 way y'all are losing this right now, is you're chasing kills instead of converting. Like, yeah, okay, you got a turret, that's good. You got a kill on a turret, but you could have had a Baron. Which is equal to 5 kills worth of gold. And pushing power. Like, you would have had this, if you have Baron, this turret's going down. There's no way it stays up. Quinn's over here split pushing. It's just 2 Fiesta. You have to get them in. Like, you need to be pinging and typing to them. Like, get Baron. You have done that some this game. Like I said, off and on, you have directed them to do stuff. And if you noticed, most of the time when you did that, they listened, right? They did go down and get bot tower when you told them to do that. They did go get dragon when you told them to do that. So they did listen when you told them. But when you don't tell them, they're not coming to the correct conclusions on their own. Right? They're not doing the right macro things without you telling them. So you need to tell them. Okay, so I'm going to say run away for more fights. Like, that worked out top lane, but you and Ahri didn't need to die. It worked out because Warwick is extremely fed right now, and he rolled up and cleaned it up. Now, he's going to fall off. Once Xayah completes this last item, if that's Infinity Edge, which it looks like it's going to be, it's going to be really hard for Warwick to stay alive. Warwick does have some gap closer. He does have utility and sustain, but at the end of the day, he's still just a melee, fighter. And Xayah's really good against those. Okay, good. Go up to Baron. Yeah, you need vision. Like, you don't have vision anywhere either. Like, put vision here. Like, here. Vision around Baron. Xayah's getting all kinds of free kills. She's got 10 kills now. As people keep splitting against her. No, do not. No. Y'all can't siege. You're melee. Warwick's melee. And Quinn's like 525 range. Y'all cannot siege them. And someone's dead. Like, Vlad's dead right now. So, could be a 4v5. Now, they're coming out here to meet you in the field, so, you know, they're doing their best to help keep you in this game, but... Now, you saw one of them top. So, it should be a 3v3, but yeah, don't dive, don't dive. I know Warwick's really strong, but Zaya's starting to get strong. Get the tower. Get the tower. Get the inhibitor. Don't chase them to their fountain. Well, y'all got the inhibitor. I mean, I swear, this game could be, like literally over. Their Nexus would be dead if people just stopped chasing and started getting things. Like, he could go get, potentially just get Baron right now with him and Vlad and Ahri, since Ahri's AD. And that's one thing AD Ahri does better, is takes objectives. How does he even get there? Yeah, you need tell them, like, you need to direct them. Like, get vision around here right now. Like, they're gonna go get it. Because they just killed Baron. Like, you have to get vision. There's no wards on the map right now. Like, go ward this. Okay, so you need to ward more. Okay, ward more, bait Baron. No, it's 2v5, you don't even have smite. Yeah, you gotta look at the mini, like, you're not gonna take it from Shaco if Warwick's not there with his smite. Like, you have about a 5% chance of taking it, or less. All you're gonna do is give him 2 free kills. Which is just going to stall out their inhibitor, give them another, you know, minute on their inhibitor. Ping this, go get Dragon. Shaco's top, get Dragon. Tell Vlad to go top to match Shaco, and then go down here and get this Dragon. Yeah, ping everybody back. Get them out of there. What'd you get? Yeah, I mean, I definitely would have had a Knight's Vow in there somewhere. Probably instead of Redemption. So I've done like Ardent Vow, Locket. And Zaya's at her 3 items. Well, they still managed to catch her. What's Viz probably has a lot of items too. He's only got 2 and some change, actually. It's not bad. What? Why is he? Why? What? This is what I'm talking about. Like, the longer games go on, the more people just do silly things. You have to get them snowballing and strong early so they can't throw later. Because people, especially in Bronze and Silver, they just, a lot of people, obviously a lot of my viewers are going to be smarter than this because they listen to me. But a lot of just your run-of-the-mill, like, Bronze and Silver players don't know what to do. Like, they don't know macro at all. And so they just run around. Like, they just think, oh, there's a wave on the tower, I'm just going to teleport there, you know? Or, oh, there's a kill over here, let me go kill him. So you have to tell them. You have to be the voice of reason. I mean, Warwick's still pretty strong, but he's at 6 items. Like, he can't get any stronger. They can. I mean, thank God she's not getting a Quicksilver Sash to remove the Warwick suppress. How many are dead? 2. Okay, please tell me you get 3 inhibitors off of this. Get with the team. Get with the team, man. Get with the team. Run over here. Ping. Ping help. Ask people to help. Run, 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 run. Please tell me you get 3 inhibitors, right? Run, 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 run. Get up there. Just don't even worry about the minions. Just get over here and start killing these inhibitors. Right here. Right here. Do not chase that under tower. Do not chase that under tower. Get... You gotta tell them. You gotta just ping them and just like say, guys, get towers. And you need to be with them. Hey, why were you isolated there? Let me see. Because that stalled out for another like 20 seconds when Fizz was playing around with you over there. Yeah, like... Okay. You're in here, you're grouped up. If Warwick's not there, you're not there. That's what you need to be thinking. You need to just, wherever this guy is right here, you need to be on him. Sit on him. Back up, back up, back up. Go get him. No, the wrong way. Yeah, you gotta ping help a lot so that Warwick notices faster. Just run out, just run. You don't need to be there to do damage, just run. Yeah, you just need to stick on the Warwick. Yeah, you just need to stick on that Warwick the whole time. Y'all need to back up. You have 2 people dead. You know they're going to go middle inhibitor, right? Let's back up, back up. Ping him back. No, Quinn, what? If you're going to do that in your Quinn, like, you need to wait until they all show up middle. She's dead. No, 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 no. Dude, someone's dead. Like, it's 4v5. Do not go looking for fights when it's 4v5. No. Back up. There it is. Yeah. He didn't kill Xayah at the start of a fight, and she's taken over. She still doesn't have a Quicksilver Sash, which is nice, but... Say, don't seek 4v5s. If someone's dead, you need to back up, like, all the way. You just get back in your base. Back up to here. Yeah, Warwick has a great score. He's 26-5 or whatever. But as I said before, the gold really doesn't matter. It's the items. And yeah, he has 11 more kills than Xayah, but it doesn't matter because they both basically are full build. Almost everybody in this game is full build now. At least a lot of them are. 5, 6 items. Yeah, they're probably going to go for the top one. So each need to be warding. Warding in here, warding in here. Y'all need to back up. You don't have Quinn. Back up. You don't have Ahri. You don't have Quinn. You need to drop wards. Drop a ward here. Drop a ward here. Just ward somewhere, everywhere. Just start dropping wards. Stick on Warwick. No. I just have too much power, right? Xayah just has too much damage right now. And Yasuo. I assume that's probably it, right? They're gonna run in. Glide AFK. Yeah. Alright. Let's go ahead and recap here then. Alright, so let's go through. Alright, so let's start at the beginning. Alright, so you need to avoid most of those fights in the early game. Just do not fight. Like, you need to identify, okay, we have a Quinn who has teleport bot lane. That means we can't fight. Because y'all did end up trading in some of those. Like, you would get, like, maybe you'd get a kill, but sometimes you'd get, like, a kill and they would get a kill. From what I remember, most of it was you would get a kill and then Xayah would get a kill. And that's not a good trade because Xayah's going to scale much harder than you. So that's not great. So, yeah, just try not to fight. Just wait on Warwick for the help is a big thing. I mean, the key thing in this game is shot calling. Like, if you notice the times when you did ping stuff, for the most part, people listened. Especially if it was far enough ahead. Like, sometimes your shot calling was a little late. Like, you would tell them to go to Dragon, like, 10 seconds after you had already completed the kills or whatever. Or go bottom. And they would eventually amble over and do it. They'd be a little delayed, you know. Of course, Warwick has to finish his blue and Gromp before he goes down to Dragon, but if you just shot call much faster, it'll be helpful. And there were so many times, like, Warwick could have grabbed Rift Herald, y'all could have done Baron, you could have grabbed more dragons, could have grabbed towers, inhibitors. There's so many things you could have done, but the team was running around. And like I said, you can't control Warwick. You can't hack into his game and force him to do these things. But if you notice, he did listen when you shot called. At least a good chunk of the time, he listened. Now, not always, but he's much more likely to listen if you say something than if you say nothing, right? You can't listen to nothing. Well, I guess that's kind of more of a philosophical question, but... Yay, it's a pizza. Thanks, dear.
You're welcome. Been ready for a long time.
Say. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is you just have to shot call with these people faster. So you must convert objectives after kills. So after you get a kill, you need to be able to rotate, get dragons, get towers, barons, something. Just getting kills themselves is not enough. So that kind of fits in with what I just said. You need to play around the Warwick more, or whoever the Warwick is in your game, metaphorically, right? So whoever's really fed, you need to play around that person. So when Warwick's like 13-2 or something, you need to grab Moby Boots, grab Knight's Vow, and just go at it. Just, you know, vow him up and just follow him around the map, and just get picks. Just forget Quinn. Just ward for him. You need to drop a lot more wards, normal wards, control wards, everything. Just give him the vision, and then just run around and just pick people off. And after you pick somebody, then go get an objective. So, okay, you kill Shaco in the jungle, go get Rift Herald. Okay, you kill top laner, drop Rift Herald, get some towers with it. So, give Warwick vision, give him Knight's Vow, give him all of the buffs, give him the Ardent Sensor, and just run around and make plays with him. That's what you need. Just forget Quinn, forget everybody else. Just win off of that Warwick and off of objectives. There were several fights where you kind of hung out and stayed a bit too long, and you ended up not only dying yourself, but kind of baiting some of your teammates into sticking around a bit long too. Now, I'm not sure like what was going on in the chat. Maybe they were telling you to stick into fights more. I don't know. But you need to try to, if it's a losing fight, just get out of there. I know it's hard to escape as Taric, but just get out. And speaking of losing fights, so don't seek out losing fights. If they catch you out sometimes after they pick somebody, that's pretty bad. But you can't actually go find them and fight them when it's 4v5. Or even if it's going to be a 4v4 and you're missing Warwick, because Warwick has all of your gold. So if Warwick's playing around top lane with Fizz or something, you can't fight the other 4 people 4-on-4 because the rest of your team is extremely weak for most of that game. So you need to play around Warwick. If Warwick's not there, you don't fight. Or whoever Warwick is in your game. If you're big, you know, if your big money player, your big highly fed player with lots of items is not there, do not fight. If somebody's dead, do not fight. Just back up and wait. You know, the 45 seconds. It's you get put in a timeout late game. Somebody dies. Vlad gets picked off trying to teleport like right into 3 people to try to backdoor a tower. You just have to back up and just wait 45 seconds and then start over and do something again. So just respect the fact that you're going to be in a losing position if somebody's dead or if Warwick's not there, and just back up and wait until the situation gets better. You guys need to be trying to bait around Baron because you don't have a good siege comp. And Warwick is so strong in the open field because he can run everybody down. I mean, most of the time when he died, what happened is he was just running through too many tower shots.
In the bathroom.
Thanks, dear. Just taking too many tower shots, just diving too far. So if you're out near Baron, he can't dive anybody. They catch him out there. So need to try to bait around Baron, and then that will allow Warwick to really use his strengths of running people down and not diving towers. All right. I think that's pretty much it. That's a pretty good collection of tips there. So the big thing is just shot call more, make your team get objectives after you have a winning fight, don't engage in losing fights, and just play around your strongest players. So just follow Warwick around, make plays around him, and get a lot more vision down. That's going to give you much more clarity on how you can shot call, like what you should be doing on the map, and it's going to give you and Warwick more information on who you can pick off so that you can go get some of these other objectives. Okay, so that's going to be it. Thank you very much. I hope this helps you out quite a bit. Like I said, I think a lot of your individual, micro infights was pretty good for the most part. I mean, I think you were healing and shielding the people. There are a couple times you could have positioned a little better in some of those fights, but for the most part, that was good. And I think a lot of this game was just decided on just not shot calling enough, just trying to get that Warwick under control. So yeah, that's going to be it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you want to watch more coaching videos, check out the playlist. You want to watch more about a specific Taric guide, I've got that for you. And if you want other champion guides, I have that as well. So thanks, have a good evening, and I'll see you next time.